Have you ever paused to wonder how much your food packaging contributes to food waste? It's a question that might just make you stop and think. We're diving into the topic of food packaging today, and its often overlooked role in the global food waste problem. Food waste isn't just a local issue, it's a worldwide concern. Globally, we're seeing an astonishing amount of food going to waste, and it's not just about the food itself. The packaging that carries our food plays a part in this problem too. There's a common misconception that food waste is only about the leftover food on our plates. But there's more to it. The packaging that gets thrown away plays a significant role in this waste. From plastic wraps to cardboard boxes, these materials not only contribute to waste but also pollute our environment. Indeed, the role of food packaging in food waste is more significant than most of us realize. To understand the severity of the problem, let's dive into some shocking numbers. Every year, around 1/3 of all food produced globally for human consumption is wasted. That's approximately 1.3 billion tons of food. Yes, you heard it right, billion with a B. Now let's talk about the role of food packaging in this waste. It's estimated that about 40% of this food waste can be directly linked to ineffective or excessive food packaging. That's over 500 million tons of food wasted, just because of how we choose to wrap it up. But it's not just the food that's wasted. Think about the resources that go into producing these packaging materials. From water to energy, from raw materials to transportation, every step in the packaging process has an environmental cost. And when food waste ends up in landfills, it's not just a waste of resources, it's also a significant source of greenhouse gases. As food rots in landfills, it releases methane, a potent greenhouse gas that's over 25 times more effective at trapping heat in our atmosphere than carbon dioxide. Food packaging contributes to this issue in two ways. First, by causing unnecessary food waste, and second, by adding to the waste pile itself. Despite efforts to recycle, only about 10% of all packaging materials are effectively recycled worldwide. The rest ends up in landfills, incinerated, or worse, in our oceans. So what's the environmental impact of all this packaging waste? Well, it's enormous. The energy required to produce packaging materials is equivalent to the annual output of approximately 50 nuclear power plants. And the water used could fill over 3 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. The numbers are mind-boggling, aren't they? But they're more than just statistics. They're a reflection of the choices we make every day, from what we eat to how we choose to package it. These numbers are not just alarming, they are a call to action. So, how exactly does packaging contribute to food waste? This question might have crossed your mind as you've tossed out an oversized box or struggled to squeeze every last drop from a plastic bottle. Well, let's dive into this. There's a direct link between the world of packaging and the realm of food waste, and it starts with the basic elements of size and design. Picture this. You buy a jumbo-sized bag of chips, thinking you're getting more bang for your buck. But after a few days, the chips go stale because the bag is simply too big for you to finish quickly. Or consider a bottle of salad dressing with a design so intricate, you can't really tell how much is left inside. You end up throwing it away prematurely, believing it's empty when there's actually a good serving left. A similar scenario occurs with food packaged in multiple layers. We often discard these items prematurely, thinking we've consumed everything, when in reality, there might be another layer of food hidden beneath. These instances highlight how size and design of packaging can lead to unnecessary food waste. Next, let's talk about the illusion of freshness. Packaging can create a false perception of food quality, leading us to dispose of items before their actual expiration. For instance, some fruits and vegetables are packaged in a way that makes them appear fresher than they are. Once we get them home and the facade fades, we're quick to toss them out, believing they've gone bad. Finally, we can't overlook the environmental implications of non-recyclable and non-biodegradable packaging. Not only does such packaging contribute to food waste, but it also adds to the mounting problem of plastic waste. This double-edged sword of environmental harm emphasizes the need to rethink our packaging choices. In essence, the very packaging designed to protect our food ends up contributing to its waste. It's a paradox that needs urgent attention, but with awareness and smart choices, we can begin to turn the tide. Now that we understand the problem, what can we do to reduce food packaging waste? Well, the answer lies both in our hands and those of the food industry. Let's start with us, the consumers. There are numerous actions we can take to minimize packaging waste. One is to opt for reusable packaging. The next time you head out for grocery shopping, carry your own cloth bags, containers, and jars. Not only does this reduce the use of plastic bags and containers, but it also sends a strong message to retailers about consumer preferences. Another fantastic solution is supporting package-free stores. These are shops where food items are sold in bulk, allowing you to buy exactly what you need and cut down on unnecessary packaging. Moreover, they often source their products locally, which further reduces the carbon footprint. But it's not just about what we can do. We also need to talk about the role of manufacturers. They have a significant part to play in reducing the amount of waste produced by food packaging. By designing eco-friendly, minimalistic packaging, they can drastically decrease the volume of waste ending up in landfills. This could involve using biodegradable materials or creating packaging that can be easily recycled or composted. However, all these efforts would be in vain if we, as consumers, aren't educated about the importance of reducing packaging waste. We need to understand the environmental impact of our choices and be encouraged to make conscious decisions about our food purchases. This could involve choosing products with less packaging or those packaged in recyclable materials. So, the next time you're at the supermarket, take a moment to think about the packaging of the products you're buying. Is it excessive? Is it recyclable? Could you bring your own container next time? Remember, every small choice we make can have a big impact. And manufacturers, if you're listening, it's time to step up and make a change. Your consumers are ready and waiting. Every step we take towards reducing food packaging waste is a step towards a healthier planet.